In the studio with me from the Royal Canadian Legion Branch 96 here in Brockville, I'm talking with the president, Ralph McMullen. And there's all sorts of things that are happening at the Legion. So we're going to talk about some events. We're going to talk about Remembrance Day proceedings, as well as the Poppy campaign. So let's talk with Ralph. Ralph, welcome to the program.
Good morning, Doreen. How are you doing?
Very well, thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, hey, it's our pleasure. It really, really is. Let's start off with the Veterans Coffee, the free coffee that you have.
Yes,
at the
we
Legion.
have that first Wednesday of every month, and you do not have to be a Legion member. All you have to be is a veteran. It's held at the branch downstairs. I think it's at 10 o'clock in the morning.
You're right.
10 o'clock in the morning to 11.
Great.
And any veteran is more than welcome to come. They don't have to be a member of our branch, and they don't have to be from Brockville.
Mm-hmm. Just come on down and meet people.
And, yeah, that's socialize.
Exactly, exactly. Tell us about the Friday luncheons.
Well, the Friday lunches, well, they're great because every Friday it's something different.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's reasonably priced at $12 a meal. Mm-hmm. And our chef, Rodney Kerr, does them every Friday for us. So, and it's starting to increase because it took a while after we were closed down to get people used to it. So
Yes.
now they know that they're back up and running, we're starting to get bigger crowds.
And you will, because I know that we tried to come to it, but we were a little bit late and the food was all gone.
Well, this is it. You got to get there early.
It was our fault.
It's hard to judge how many people are going to show up, so he tries not to have too much left over.
Well, no, I don't blame him. I don't blame him. So let's talk about Catch the Ace.
Well, we just started that last week up again, and last week was the first week. Mm-hmm. We sell them at the bar. They're $5 a ticket. Anybody that wants one, all they have to do is show up to Legion and go to the bar. We're open at 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock every day for sure. There's other days we're a little later when there's the darts and the other
the events
activities
going
around.
on.
Yes.
Yeah.
But just go, and we have the boards up there to tell you what numbers have been picked, and because we've had people pick a number that's already been picked, and they say, "What do I do now?" I said, "Well, thanks for your $5."
Yes, yeah, a little late, yeah. So when do you actually, is this a weekly or?
It's weekly, and we draw it every Friday night, approximately around 5 o'clock.
Okay.
We tape it, and we put it on our webpage.
Great.
So if anybody wants to see it, it's on the Brockville Legion webpage.
I always get stumped on this one. Tell me about the dart stake shootout.
Okay, this is how this works. It's anybody can show up and play.
Okay.
And there could be approximately 5 games. In each game, I think you put $2 in.
Yes.
It's a draw. You can't come in with a stacked team. 2 people to a team, so everyone puts their name in. Once they put their $2, you draw a name out. That's your partner.
Okay.
Whoever wins, each one of them will get a stake.
Oh, all righty.
And I'll tell you, Paul Herder that runs it, he's not cheap with the steaks. He makes sure they're nice steaks, and sometimes there might be a roast in there for a different price. Yep.
Hey, that's kind of neat. Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I think that's
so. That's I think on November the 7th at 12 o'clock.
11, I think.
11 o'clock. Yep.
Yeah, it's going to be 11 o'clock. Oh, I like that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I see he's down here $10 per person. So maybe he's making, instead of collecting the money every game, he's getting everybody to pay $10 for the 5 games.
Yeah, maybe it might
That makes
be
a little more
easier.
sense.
Yeah, it does.
Yep.
It really, really does.
Yep.
Let's talk about the line dancing. I didn't know you had line dancing.
Oh my God, we've had that. I'm going to say 2 or 3 years.
Well, I didn't know it.
We have two courses at. I think one's in the morning and one's in the afternoon. Let me take a quick look at this. Oh, one's in the afternoon, 12 o'clock 30 to 2 o'clock, and one on Wednesday morning at 10 to 11. The other one was on Monday. And it's every week.
Every week?
Unless it's a holiday Monday.
Okay, all righty.
And we get a good crowd of that. Sometimes we get 30 or 40. And there's not only women, there's men in that too.
Really? So you get 30 or 40 people that come out for line dancing?
If you want to meet some nice looking women, you just come to the line dancing.
Oh, now you're appealing to the men out there, right? Yeah, okay.
Well, you never know.
All right. Ralph, let's talk about the Poppy campaign, because
that's dear to our heart.
It is, and it's coming up very, very soon, right?
Yes, absolutely. Actually, this Friday is the day we kick off our Poppy campaign. It's always the last Friday of October.
Yes.
And it'll run from the 29th to the 10th of November, because I still leave a few boxes down in King Street for people to come along, want to pick a poppy up for the ceremony.
Exactly.
But speaking about the ceremony this year, it is going to be watered down the same as last year, because the last time I checked with the health department, their regulations would not allow us to have the full-blown
ceremony. Like
so
you normally do.
it's going to be, hopefully we'll have our MP, MPP, the mayor, myself, the
Silver Cross Mother.
the Silver Cross Mother, which is going to be Sally Hughes.
Okay.
And I think this is the first year that I can ever remember we had a husband and wife combined for.
Yeah.
So anyways, and then you'll have the Ladies Auxiliary and the President of the Diamond Jubilee all laying a wreath. Anybody that wants to lay their own wreath can do so, but after our ceremony's over with.
Oh, after. So now will there be any that will be laid before
They're
then?
all going to be pre-laid unless somebody really wants to lay their own.
Okay, so if someone is like from out of town but coming in because they want to recognize, someone that's been in the military in their family, then they can do it after the ceremony.
All they have to do is come to the branch on the 10th, pick it up.
Yes.
They'll have it in their possession. So
Okay.
we'll go down about 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, and we'll pre-lay all the ones on the grass behind the cenotaph.
Right, yes, like you did last year.
Yes.
Yes. And therefore, this, because of COVID, that's the reason why you dissuade spectators from coming
Yes,
down.
yes. I mean, we can't stop them
No.
completely. I'm going to take an educated guess. We had 150 or 200 down there last year, but they were spaced out properly.
Which, they should be.
And
They should be.
also, starting on Friday, we are stationed at 5 stores with people sitting at the table. Walmart, Superstore, Canadian Tire, Food Basics, and Giant Tiger. Basically all the food stores.
Yes.
But we still have spaces open. If anybody wants to donate 2 hours and come in and fill it in, we have the board set up at the Legion in the vestibule to fill it in. We'd be glad to have some extra help.
Okay, so people can volunteer to,
Yes,
to
yes.
assist you
It's just
then.
for 2 hours. It used to be 3 hours, but we cut it back because I'm getting older.
We all are, Ralph, we all are, definitely, yes. So the Poppy campaign, just for those people out there that don't realize, you don't ask people and you don't sell these
Thank
poppies.
you. Most media
Yes.
people say we sell poppies.
You
We do not.
No,
It is,
by donation.
we'll give you one if you want one. If you want to make a donation, we gladly accept it. But everything is by donation. And what the money we collect is put in trust. It's not owned by the Legion. It's put in trust in a separate account, which we call our Poppy account.
Yes.
And it can only be used for veterans, their family, and their children. And the charitable fund, I just donated $21,000 at our district council meeting. I give $10,000 to the new Faith House in Ottawa that they built for the veterans, the homeless veterans.
Yes.
There's 42 units there, and it's pretty well filled. I give $10,000 to the charitable foundation, which, if our hospital needs a piece of equipment, they come to us, fill out the forms, we send it in. Because I know we supplied them with blood fridges, chairs, beds, different equipment they need.
Yes.
No problem there. Then youth, it's bursaries. Once they graduate out of high school, we'll help them out with their first year in university or college with $500 bursary.
I think that's very generous. Yes, so thank you. Thank you, veterans, for you people at the Legion for doing this. Tell us about, you've brought up a beautiful poppy that I gave you a donation for.
Oh yes, thank you for bringing that up.
Please tell us what is going to be available for people
Well,
to...
this poppy that you're showing there, it is the 100th anniversary this year for the poppy, and I did not realize until they got the email on it that it's we're selling them for $10, and anybody that wants them, they're more than welcome. We'll have them at our stations where we're sitting, but also we have the car poppy, which we sell for $5. We have the little poppy pin a lot of people like for their jacket or sweater. We have a 2-minute silence pin, and we also have the rubber bracelet, lest we
Yes.
forget, they're all $2. So we
Okay.
have a variety of stuff there for people if they want it.
And just so that people understand, the red poppy itself, that is the one that you give a donation for, right? The ones that you see in the
Yes,
stores.
the one that you see
Yes.
everybody that keeps saying, "Oh, I lost my poppy." because
Yes,
the
yes.
seatbelts love them.
Seatbelts, love them.
Yeah, they're the regular poppy you see most people wearing,
Yes.
and they're free. And if you want to make a donation, we more than gladly accept it. One last, unless we're getting towards the end here, I want to make sure I mention that today at 11 o'clock, I'll be at City Hall with Ted Hughes, who is a Korean veteran, and the mayor's going to pin the first poppy on him because we always have to wait until after the Governor General gets hers pinned on first.
Yes, which has been done.
But it's done on the 25th.
Yes.
And as I said, Sally Hughes is going to be representing the Silver Cross Mothers. So as far as I know, as long as I've been in the Legion, which is a few years, is
right?
first time I've ever known to be a husband and wife.
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really nice. Very thoughtful indeed.
Right.
Now, one other thing that I wanted to mention, if we could, was the ladies' auxiliary. They have a bazaar that's coming up.
Oh yeah,
do
they have that
not?
every year around Christmas time.
Yeah.
People come in with their crafts and that, and bake sales and stuff like that. And it's I think it's
The 20. Is
here
it
we
the
are,
28th?
28th of November.
Yeah.
From 8 o'clock to 2 o'clock, and it'll be held upstairs. There's going to be all kinds of stuff available. A lot of the ladies do their own baking, but we have other people come in with crafts
Yes.
to help them out. And it's a fundraiser for the Ladies Auxiliary.
Yes.
And when I say a fundraiser for the Ladies Auxiliary, it's not just for the Ladies Auxiliary, because most of the money they raise, they turn it back to the branch to help us out,
Which is nice.
which
Yeah.
without them, we'd have a hard time.
Yeah. No.
God bless the Ladies Auxiliary.
Yes. A lot of auxiliaries throughout, even in churches.
Oh,
and
yeah.
all
I mean, without
over.
the ladies'
Yes.
help, I mean, us men would be,
You'd be lost.
well, I wasn't going to go that far.
Ralph, it's always a pleasure to sit down and talk with you.
Well,
Thank you for coming in today and sitting with me and telling us about Remembrance Day, the Poppy campaign,
Yeah.
and things that are taking place at the Legion, because you people are always very active when we do not have a pandemic.
we try to, and I'd just like to mention that don't be shy. If you're not sure of anything and you want to find something out, call the Legion and we'll find out the answer for you. If I don't know it or we don't know it at the branch, we have other people we can call to get the answers.
That's great. That's great. Thank you, everyone.